Hello, welcome to my channel, and we're here live for the Manchester United Community Shield Derby. Now, it's been since 2012 that we've met in the Community Shield. Of course, a pre-season friendly, so let's not take it too seriously, but Man City has not won the Community Shield against Manchester United yet. We've played twice, in 1957 and in 2012. Manchester United won both of those Community Shields. The first one they won by in 1957, I believe, was 1-0 for Manchester United. In 2012, it was of course 3-2 Manchester United. I was alive back then, in like 1957. I think it's 1957, I might be getting that year wrong. I wasn't born yet, I don't quite care. Now, usually I complain about I didn't check the lineups yet and stuff. And now I am checking the lineup right now. And yeah, no Savio. So Pep Guardiola has blue-balled an entire fan base by signing Savio, who's on the bench here, but not playing him at all. And no Savio, skill issue. There are still a few players lacking. Rodri is not back from vacation yet. But let's talk about the players we do have. Now, Ederson, starting, seems reasonable. You might see Scott Carson, where is Ortega? Oh, here he is. You might see Ortega coming on, I reckon. Gvardiol, Diaz, Akanji, Lewis, don't like this. Where is Ake? Is he on the bench? Yeah, don't like this. We could have started Nathan Ake on the left-hand side. I want to see Nathan Ake play football again. So, could have given us that, but we're not seeing that. I'll get to midfield last, because that's actually interesting. Haaland and Doku, we were probably expecting that. And Oscar de Bob. Didn't expect Oscar de Bob. I thought it might be Haaland, Doku and Savio. Or maybe Haaland, Savio and Grealish. Or something like that. Maybe Haaland, Doku, Grealish. But I wasn't expecting Oscar de Bob. I do like Oscar de Bob. I just didn't expect him to play this game. Or well, start it. He will do fine, so don't worry about him. On the left-hand side, though, isn't that a bit weird? You'd expect Oscar de Bob to play on the right, won't you? That's a bit weird, isn't it? He will do fine, but could have probably put him on the right and then put Doku on the left. Whatever, it will work out. Then this formation has all to be wrong, but Man United is playing with Mason Mount as striker. I doubt that. I reckon it's more of a false 9 system. And then, yeah, this. Casemiro still plays for the Manchester United somehow. Now, I have my water. So I will not... Well, I will. I drink water quickly, you know. But I have my water. I am being healthy here. Community Shield starts in literally 1 minute from now. On the bench we have Calvin Phillips and Isaac Kapuri. And Mateus Nunes too. Wow. Wow. Daar bench, bruv. Anyhow, we have Isaac Kaburi, Scott Carson, Mateus Nunes, and Calvin Phillips on the bench. 4 players who will not play. So, we have Savio, Bernardo Silva, Ortega maybe, De Bruyne, and Nathan Ake on the bench. We have 5 substitutes. And 4 wordless players. I mean, maybe we'll see Scott Carson. Long live the GOAT, right? Long live the GOAT Scott Carson. Maybe we will see him. Anyhow, the game is starting in a minute from now. In fact, it might have already started while I'm talking here. So, let's get on with the game. And let's see if the game has started yet. I think I might be late here for the game. That bench is pathetic, isn't it? Like, I know some of our players are still missing and stuff like that, but that's very sad. You're completely right, that bench is sad. Game has not started yet, we're at 0 minutes played. But game is about to start here. And it looks like Man City has kickoff? No, Man United. The Man United players were running away from the central circle, so I thought it was a Man City kickoff. Bruno Fernandes taking kickoff here. Kickoff taken. And Man United has taken us under the way. No Hoyland, by the way. notably. I don't think he's injured either. No Xerxes. That was the big signing for Man United that everyone talked about. We are not seeing him start here. In fact, I believe that all of these players for both clubs have been here for the entire duration of last season as well. So no new players here, and that's very poor by Oscar Bob. Already lost the ball in a silly way. A quick free kick, but taken quickly by Man United. The beard is gone, yeah, it is. So it's starting to get back quickly. But for now, the beard is gone. And Man United has taken us under the way here. Ball on the left for Man United. A long ball, but doesn't come off well. And City have the ball back here with Doku if he can hold on to it. Or sorry, Oscar Bob, not Doku. And now the ball is all the way back with... By the way, this is a new, thing. What do you call it? This is a new scoreboard graphic. Looks kind of chill. GFA is putting all their money into scoreboard graphics instead of, actually fixing up the league, making sure that you have good referees. And not as important, obviously, as having a good graphic on your scoreboard. Who cares about referees? Give me a cool looking scoreboard like this. Anyhow, Manchester United have the ball here. Man United are playing slowly. Onana on the ball now. I want to see an Onana blunder. That would be lovely. Obviously, Man United has won every final they have played against us in the last year. Which means one final. They couldn't stop us from winning the treble though. I'm sure they would have much rather won the 23 final than the 24 final. And Man United back on the ball here. I don't think they're even trying to lure City out here. I think United is trying to play through City, but they're just not getting it off because they keep going forwards a little bit and then they're like, oh wait, I'm stuck, and they go backwards. It's not even trying to lure City out, I believe. It's just... Their midfield looks a bit scared at the moment for Man United. Obviously we're only 2 minutes in, but I can already observe that their midfielders are doing nothing at the moment. I think Kobe Mino is the player to look out for here in the Man United midfield. If Kobe Mino is on that ball, and he steps into midfield, currently we have Kovacic and O'Reilly standing guard against Kobe Mino. Kobe Mino is going to cook that midfield, so... And long ball here by... that's a rash challenge there by Lewis. He's lucky he didn't get his man, because that would have been an early yellow card. And now Akanji gets the ball back safely to Ederson. And Ederson collects the ball in his hands. I think a free kick here for whatever reason. I think they're giving offside. That would have been very narrow. Free kick is given and taken. I'll see what matches I can come to and what not. I can come to the first match, that's for sure. But I'll see what matches I can come to and which I can't. I think it's fucked. We'll see. We'll see what matches I can come to and which I can't in it. And ball is right now with Manchester City, here playing deep. Long ball forward to Doku on the left side of the pitch. And now backwards to Gvardiol, who has to be careful not to lose it. And he almost did lose it. Now the ball is going backwards. And City collects the ball. Ball still here with Kovacic. I think Kovacic is wearing the number 6 right now. Did I see that wrong? Is he wearing the number 6? Because last season he was wearing number 8, obviously. Well, yeah. You're gonna have to play against the other teams in the league. It's that simple. You're gonna have to play against the other teams in the league. So if your team is shit, you're gonna have to play against better teams. It's that simple. Oscar Bob on the ball here. And Bob is playing on the right hand side. Can you wear your Holland shirt backwards? Sure. Give me a second. There you go. I'm wearing it backwards now. And Edison gets the ball again. Not a lot has happened so far in these first 5 minutes. And Diaz on the ball, now Akanji. Akanji seems to be playing quite on the right hand side here of the pitch. Looks like we're playing with not really fullbacks, but it's not really inverted fullbacks either. But we're going quite high up. And ball going backwards here, Edelson will collect. Edelson into Diaz again, and this is very slow football right now. And ball to Akanji. Akanji, Oscar Bob. And now backwards into Diaz, and now Guardiol. Guardiol into Doku, Doku has the ball. Could cross it from here, and tries to go inside, that's poorly done by Doku. This is why I want Savio on that side of the pitch rather than Doku. Savio doesn't lose the ball like that. It's just stupid. It's just stupid how Doku loses the ball like that so many times, man. And now a throw in. That was a terrible pass by Rico Lewis. Now a throw in for the Manchester United. Pepe is fuming already. Look at this, Pepe's drinking more water than... Can you please move your camera down for me to see your number on the shirt? Well, I've tried this already, you can't really see it. Like, we've tried this already sometime, you can't really see my shirt very well. And Oscar Bob is going forwards, ball in Haaland. He tried to lay it off here for, I think that was Rico Lewis coming on. Should have gone himself there. Should have tried himself to go for targets. And now that pass into Haaland was a bit off. Now Manchester United, the ball forwards to Rashford, who almost lost, and has in fact lost it. That was terrible. Rashford is a joke, man. Absolute joke of a player. He had so much potential, but where did that go? Wrong attitude, a bit too much arrogance, and completely ignoring your development. And yeah, that's why your potential means nothing in football. Guardiola back on the ball here. Ball played into Rico Lewis, who holds onto it very well. Now ball onto Bob. Bob is moving forwards. And that's a poor pass by Bob. Rico Lewis almost got onto it, but that pass was never coming off. That was just never going to come off. Looks like a corner for the Manchester City though. And let's see if we can score from the corner. Our usual tall players aren't really on the pitch right now. Like, obviously we have Haaland on the pitch and Diaz, but like, normally we have John Stones, if he isn't injured, for 5 seconds. And Rodri, who are also very tall. It's a decent corner, but it's headed away, and I can't tell who got the last touch on that. Let's see a replay here of this corner. And I think that might be Casemiro who got the last touch on that ball, so another corner here for Man City. And Oscar Bob is taking the corners, by the way. And corner taken. It's not a good one. Not as good as the previous one, and now Manchester United are starting to get away here. Well defended by Rico Lewis. But Manchester United got the ball forward there. That was Evans, I believe. But they won't be able to counter-attack because I think that's a foul here on Rico Lewis by Rashford. Free kick taken. And Akanji is now on the ball. And Akanji again. And now a ball into midfield. McAtee is onto it. Let's hope McAtee plays well because I don't like him. Doku moves the ball backwards to Guardiol. Guardiol into Diaz. And Guardiol still. Yeah, going backwards again to Diaz. And now sideways to Akanji. Akanji on the ball, trying to move it forward. That was almost a good ball for the Doku. A little bit more temperament on that ball and Doku might have gotten to it. Just a bit too far. 10 minutes gone already and absolutely nothing has happened in this game. Except for the 2 corners. One of which was half decent. So it seems like we're in for a long, long day here with this game. And ball on the right side of the pitch here for Man United. Playing dangerously here. It got loose. Oh my days. They just walked the ball out for a corner. Okay, that is terrible by Manchester United. Evans just walked the ball out for a corner. Just clear it, mate. It's not illegal to clear a ball. And that was terrible by... Is that Akanji? No, that's not Akanji. That's... There's no point, because we've tried this before and you can't really see. You can't really see the shirt number, so there's no point in trying that. Bob hit on the ball, going inside, trying to go into the midfield there, but that ball was a bit too difficult for Oscar Bob, who is now, Rico Lewis. And these players are rotating position constantly, so it's difficult to keep track of who is who. Now McAtee is on the right hand side of the pitch. Bob hit in the right hand side together with McAtee. Akanji a bit further back. And McAtee on the ball again. Could try to cross it in, could cut inside. Tries to cross it. That's a terrible cross. That is a terrible cross. That is why I want to see what is his name? Savio. Savio takes those crosses perfectly. Does it so well. But this is just terrible. Remember when we had what's his name? Not Gundogan. Maris. Remember when we had Maris? He got those crosses so well. But this is just pathetic. It actually is just pathetic, this crossing. And Doku and McAtee do it both. That's why I don't like McAtee. That's people who think McAtee is the De Bruyne replacement. With crossing like that, he's not the De Bruyne replacement, sorry. And let me close my chat and pop it back out here, because it is bugging a little bit. Can you please work? There you go. And now it should work. My chat was bugging a bit, sorry about that. And somebody is down on the ground here for Manchester United while I was fixing my chat. Don't know what happened. We're seeing a replay now. Haaland ran into them. Looks like a body. That's not even a natural collision, that's just body checking somebody and then going to the ground crying. Surely that's a free kick for the Manchester City. That was Maguire, by the way. He just body checked Haaland there. Surely that's a free kick. And no free kick for the Manchester City. It's a free kick for the Manchester... Oh, sorry, no, a drop ball for the Manchester United. That... Oh, come on. Don't be ridiculous here. Haaland was body checked there, but okay. We don't have consistent rules in the Premier League, sorry. And ball played up far by Onana. Doesn't reach Rashford though. Throw in for the Manchester City. Ball into Diaz here. Diaz on the ball. Guardiola now. And now going backwards. Manchester City trying to play forward here with the ball. And cleared away again by Manchester United. Yeah, this has been very poor football so far. Very poor football. I hope we get a better second half than a first half, because this is a sleeping fest. It actually is. Ball going backwards here for Man City now. And Ederson is back onto it. High ball, Rico Lewis can't keep it inside of play. And Manchester United holding onto the ball a bit too long. And United trying their best here not to lose the ball for the 5 minutes. Doesn't seem like they're very good at that though. United on the ball, going backwards. Onana plays a long ball here, trying to get to Rashford again, but it doesn't come off. Well defended by Akanji. And now on to Guardiola. Looks like that is the game plan here for the. Looks like that's the game plan here for the Manchester United. Just play long balls and pray. Doku is terrible, bro. He is. He is actually just so bad. Savio is like Doku but better. I don't like what Doku is doing right now. Look, he's gonna lose the ball again. Look, oh no. Now he had a successful dribble, but he's gonna lose it anyways. And got it back, mate. There you fucking go. See? Lost the ball. Oh, but he got in a dangerous position. Nobody cares. He has no final product. And the ball is back with Oscar Bob. Now Rico Lewis. O'Reilly in midfield. And now O'Reilly receives the ball. Why do Rico Lewis, Oscar Bob and O'Reilly all have the same haircut? Did you guys like come up with an agreement to all have the same haircut, or do you guys just lack originality? Guardiola here. Going backwards to Diaz. Diaz into Doku, who's trying to turn but brought down. And Manchester City hold on to the ball too with McAtee, who almost lost it. And Manchester United are putting their feet into these challenges here, but they haven't had much of the ball. They've mainly caught players. Ball forward here by Man City, not a good one. And goal kick for the Manchester United. Doku has tried this exact same dribble 3 times at Game of Thrones. And people are gonna hype him up over it. Both times that it didn't come off, by the way. Man City lost the ball and Man United was going forwards. Man United now trying to go forwards, but Haaland presses up high on the pitch here. And Haaland is getting annoyed playing football here. He's like, I'm not getting any of the ball here. Throw in for the Man United, they're taking a while, it's finally taken. Headed away, Doku onto it. Doku tries a flick, doesn't come off. There's a lot of people packed in a tight area here. Doku wins the ball back, McAtee now, Doku trying to work their way out. And that's well done by McAtee and Doku, but Haaland can't collect the ball and now going backwards to Onana for the Man United. Onana plays the ball forwards, it's not a good ball. Akanji will easily put that back into Ederson's feet. Who, by the way, I don't think Ederson is leaving anymore. Looks like that transfer saga is done. Ederson is staying, I reckon. Akanji stepping into midfield. Stepping into midfield very easily. Now a ball onto the left side of the pitch here for McAtee, who's standing here on the left. McAtee is everywhere on this pitch, but he's not done anything remarkable yet. And now O'Reilly gets the ball, quickly gives it back to Kovacic. And now Rico Lewis on the right side of the pitch here. O'Reilly again. And back to Akanji. Playing slowly here, City trying to break down Man United. So far, not any big chances really for the Man City. The closest they came was Doku failing to cut the ball back. And now Rico Lewis has the ball very high up the pitch, trying to go for himself. Tries to cross it now. Does it reach Haaland? Yes, tries to lay it back, but nobody has stayed. That was an awkward ball for Haaland. He did well to even get there. Tried to lay it off. Nobody did though. That was well done by Rico Lewis here, his initial dribble, but he had to give the ball way sooner. And Manchester City back on the ball already with Oscar de Bob, who tries to dribble his way through the entire defense, but that doesn't come off. Now Kovacic back on the ball, Akanji, and backwards to Diaz. Guardiola now. There's been some good moments by Man City. Certainly more by Man City than Man United, but still no chance. Oscar de Bob now, maybe to shoot himself, and goes over the bar. That was the first proper chance here for the Man City. And goal kick for the Manchester United. Shot was a bit too difficult for Oscar de Bob there. And Pep is stressing. Goal kick with Maguire and Onana here. Finally taken, Onana on the ball. Onana tries to go short to Evans. Evans gets it backwards to Maguire, who plays it long. Bruno Guimaraes, that's Mason Mount. Tried to collect it, but couldn't. Now O'Reilly tries to play a deep ball. That is terrible. I don't know if that's O'Reilly or... Yeah, that's O'Reilly. That was a poor ball by O'Reilly. He just saw... What O'Reilly saw was... There is a pocket of space here to the left, and I understand it, yeah. There's a pocket of space to the left. Haaland can run into there, so if I get the ball there, Haaland will have the ball. But he's not thinking forwards, because Haaland is going to the right. Haaland moves to the right, so you don't have to look where there is space, you have to look where there is Haaland. It's just one of those passes that is played with zero vision. But you might see a lot of from O'Reilly. Or well, I shouldn't say zero vision, zero experience is a bad way to put it. You might see that a lot of O'Reilly, he's quite young. And that's a poor pass. Evans tried to get the ball through there, but Oscar de Bob was very close to getting that ball, and now he does get the ball, and this is a chance for the McAtee onto the post. And he should have scored that, McAtee. That was a free goal. That was a free goal for McAtee. He misses it. Duck wants the ball now. Going backwards to Guardiola. Kovacic. Kovacic has to play inside to Akanji, which he does. Onto the right side of the pitch now. Oscar de Bob can cross it. Can go inside. He goes backwards. And Akanji holding onto the ball, trying to lure United's pressing forwards. Space for Bob and Doku again. There's some movement in the midfield. A lot better than what we've seen so far in pre-season. Now a ball for the Doku. Doku has to pass it. Waits too long. Loses the ball. Should have put a ball in between the lines or got it or go back onto your right foot and try to curl one in. It did neither. And yeah, they're showing a replay now of that chance hit from O'Reilly. That was a free goal. That is... It's not an easy finish, but come on. You have to score, lads. You have to score, lads. It's not an easy finish, but you just have to take those chances. And ball is now going on to Evans' head, I believe. Oh, sorry, no, this is not Evans. But Man United have the ball with Maguire now. Maguire has not slipped yet, or made any mistakes, which we know that's only a matter of time until Maguire fucks up, so let's see if Maguire can fuck up here and give us the first goal. Or Onana, either is fine with me. And Onana tried to play the ball far, intercepted by Rico Lewis, but a goal kick for Man United. And Man United are in no rush to take these set pieces, are they now? They must be a little bit tired here, these Man United players, because they are playing at 5 seconds. 5 seconds an hour, this pace. And no, Man United is playing risky here in their own half. And yeah, Oscar de Bob almost had the ball again there. I would not play like that when you've already conceded a chance this way. Just saying. United almost lost the ball again there. In fact, they will lose it. Haaland is on the ball now. And that is sport passing by Haaland. United back on the ball. And now Rashford. Rashford tries to play a long ball onto the right side of the pitch. Gvardiol tries to defend, but it's good passing. But Gvardiol is keen to it. Good defending by Gvardiol. And long ball by Ederson is collected by Manchester United. Casemiro on the ball now, going backwards. And a lot of space here, or a lot of time guard for United. No pressing at all. Man City are not pressing up at all here. Bob should probably make sure he's on his man, because he's just walking around blindly here at the moment. Bob has to be on Mason Mount. Yeah, look at that. Look at how much space Mason Mount has, because Oscar de Bob isn't on his man. That is poor defending by Oscar de Bob. Luckily, Mason Mount didn't get the ball there, but if that run from Mason Mount was picked up, that would have been a goal. That's poor defending by Oscar de Bob. Ball into Kovacic, he gets the ball back to Ederson. And Ederson could clear it now. That's a poor pass by Ederson. And throw in for Man United. And that is my water gone. That lasted long, didn't it? We're, 27 minutes into this game. And Haaland on the ball now, trying to hold on to it. It's a difficult situation, but he gets the ball backwards to, who is this? I think this is O'Reilly, could be Bob. Can't tell when they have the same haircut. And Manchester City has lost the ball. Bruno Fernandes onto Marcus Rashford. Actually, Oscar de Bob is a bit smaller than O'Reilly, isn't he? When you compare them, yeah, O'Reilly is way taller than Oscar de Bob. I suppose that's how I can recognize the two. And Manchester United was able, that was Ahmad by the way, Ahmad was able to just step into our box there suddenly. That was too easy for Man United. Yeah, look at that, just able to step into the box because Doku is not defending. Doku was not keeping his eyes open there. Should have made sure that Ahmad can't go outside. That's why you double up on players. Surely as a winger, Doku knows when they double up on him, it's so he can't go inside. Or sorry, outside. So why doesn't he defend that outside region that he knows as a winger you love to go to? Very poor defending by Doku. Long ball here. Haaland gets onto it, gets it to Oscar de Bob and gets it back. Tries to play it around, but can't hold on to it again. Poor first half here by Haaland. He's not made a single good pass so far. Not a single good pass, not a single involvement that is positive for Haaland. It's looking like a long day. Now ball back to Ederson. Ederson into Diaz. And now Gvardiol. You have to move this ball around quicker. There's space for Lewis. If they play the ball to him, there you go. Rico Lewis on the ball. All our attacks, all our good looking attacks at the very least, have come from this right hand side with Rico Lewis, Oscar de Bob and O'Reilly. Mainly Rico Lewis and Oscar de Bob. Let's not give too much praise to O'Reilly here. He's not done a lot so far either. Doku on the ball now. He's getting doubled up on, so he has to do something. Plays the ball backwards to Guardiol. And now we're circling this ball around the pitch again. Akanji, I reckon he'll go to the right here. Nope, he goes backwards to Diaz. Diaz into Doku again. Doku, he's one-on-one. Goes inside, tries to pass it to Haaland. Pass was a bit too short, but the initial dribble as well. Done. Guardiol onto it. Tries to get the ball backwards to Doku, who gets onto it. Very well done by Doku to almost hold on to the ball. But he loses it now. Was tripled up on, so that was difficult for him. And now Manchester United going forward here. Ahmad is on the ball. And the ball laid off. And Ahmad again. And should have shot himself. He tried to put it across goal, but nobody was there. Should have shot himself. He did very well to break Manchester City apart. If he just shot himself, he would have scored. Because Ederson is not stopping that ball from that close. And Man United have the ball back here now. It's Maguire. Maguire is trying to give instructions here and getting angry. And holding onto the ball for actual minutes. Maguire, can you pass the ball? There you go. And Maguire on the ball again. Stop passing to Maguire, he's just standing still. He stands still until Haaland does this. And then he passes the ball. Then he gets the ball back, Haaland looks at him for 5 seconds, then he goes like this, and then finally Maguire passes again. And Maguire on the ball again. Maguire almost lost the ball there. And now Onana, long ball by Onana. And collected by Ruben Diaz. Guardiol has to be careful, Guardiol still on the ball. Guardiol stepping into midfield easily. And now a free kick for Man City. Could have played advantage there. Man City was holding onto the ball. Absolutely no reason to whistle for that. Yeah, they're showing a replay here of that chance with Ahmad. He should have shot himself. And he realizes it. He was like this. Oh. He realized he should have shot himself. Tried to lay it off, tried to be too fancy. Akanji on the ball. Going backwards, Diaz. Ruben Diaz plays a ball to Doku, but it's not a good ball. And it will be a throw-in for Man United. Man United have looked better so far. They actually have. Because Man City have had possession, but no chances. No good chances at the very least. We had one half decent chance with Oscar de Bob. And that's about it. And a lot of space here suddenly for Marcus Rashford. Rashford on the ball. Can cross it, goes into midfield. Bruno Fernandes shoots from distance. And ball goes straight into the face of Ruben Diaz, who looks shook. Yeah, and that might be a concussion right there. Look at that. Oh, that must hurt. That ball from Bruno Fernandes was going fast and straight into the face from Ruben Diaz. Ruben Diaz was going... And that might be bad for him though. I reckon he's fine though. I reckon he's just a bit shook. But he'll be fine, I reckon. Doesn't look concussed. Yeah, he looks fine. And I think this will be a drop ball here for Man City. Yeah. Drop ball for Ederson. And Ederson on the ball. Trying to bait Bruno Fernandes forwards here. And collects the ball in his hands. Now a long throw by Ederson. Try to get it to Doku, but that's not the Doku playing up there. That's McAtee or Kovacic. I think that's Kovacic. Ruben Diaz now on the ball. Or sorry, no, Kovacic is playing deep here. Diaz again, or sorry, no, Guardiol now. And Man City playing very slowly here. And very backwards as well, no forwards movement at all. Oscar de Bob gets the ball, but can't hold on to it. Now Manchester United on the ball. Gets it backwards to Onana. Onana into Maguire. Maguire on the ball. There's 3 players pressing up quite high here from Man City, and Man City almost had the ball back there with a pass from Chris Evans. And now Kobe Mino trying to play forwards into Mason Mount. Mount is on the ball. Tries to get it onto the right side of the pitch here. And that's Ahmad back on the ball now for the Manchester United. Going forwards. And being allowed way too much here. And now the ball is back with the save for Man United with Menu and now back. And now a ball forwards to Ahmad and try to lay it off. Rashford with a chance. Oh my days, that's a terrible shot. But yeah, that's a terrible shot, but from the same position, yeah, if you have a good winger, he scores that. This is terrible by Man City with allowing way too much. Just fast play here by Man United. And suddenly Rashford is in a position to shoot. But yeah, goal kick for the Man City. They're taking a while here with this goal kick. And they're showing me the face of Jim Radcliffe. I'd rather see the pitch. Stop. This is literally 10 seconds that you've shown me Jim Radcliffe's face. Just show me the pitch, mate. And now I can see the pitch again. Rico Lewis tried to play the ball forwards into Oscar de Bob, but that was a difficult ball. And now I'll throw in for the Manchester City. Ball going backwards to Akanji. Akanji into Ederson. Ederson and Guardiola. Guardiola. Guardiola on the ball. That's a terrible pass by Guardiola. And now Manchester United is back onto it. Bruno Fernandes forwards, not good. And not playing well here, Man City. Now, goal kick for the Ederson again. Man City has had a lot of goal kicks here already. And Ederson. Excuse me. This is a very boring game. Ederson plays a long goal kick here. But Doku won't get onto it. Another throw in for Man United. This is not good football. I can tell you that much, it's not good football. Finally throw in is taken here by Man United. They lose the ball quickly too. And Manchester City have the ball back with Ederson. Ederson just standing still on the ball. Now Diaz. Now you know what, yeah? Now you know how you have like the split between like the fans. One half is Man City, one half is Man United. Those Man United stands are looking kind of empty. No offense, but that Man U stand looks a little bit empty. Just saying. Ederson, Akanji, and now into Rico Lewis. Rico Lewis played the ball forwards to Haaland, who got it safely to O'Reilly. O'Reilly have to be careful. Almost lost the ball, but throw-in for Man City. Throw-in for Man City. Right at the halfway line here. Oscar Bob on the ball now. O'Reilly. O'Reilly has to be careful again. Akanji has the ball now. And now Diaz. Guardiola. Doku, can he do something? No, he plays the ball forwards to McAtee though. I forgot McAtee was on the pitch, that's how terrible he's been. McAtee flicks the ball backwards to Doku. Doku is doubled up on here, it's difficult for him. Tries to play it into McAtee, McAtee tries to return it. Doku holds onto the ball pretty well here. That was a poor pass from McAtee. And now Man City has to go backwards. And Guardiola now. Guardiola into Ruben Diaz. And now backwards Doku. And Doku can try again. Plays the ball forwards to McAtee. McAtee has to cross it, I reckon. Or play it back now. Not a good pass by McAtee, but it's poor defending. And a chance to cut it back, hit the ball. and now clears the ball from a Manchester United defender. That was a good chance for Rico Lewis to cut the ball back and potentially score. Haaland was nowhere to be seen though. Should have been more alert with his positioning there. There's a break and play here. I do not know why. But there is a short break into play here. We're only at 40 minutes. Are they checking something for VAR? No. They're not checking anything. So why is it this random play? Oh, Casemiro is. Okay. I did not notice that Casemiro was down on the ground. But yeah, Casemiro on the ground. One foot is inside of the pitch, so I guess he has to get his treatment. Pep Guardiola is giving a team talk here. And Haaland is not playing well so far. Let's see what this team talk from Pep Guardiola can accomplish. Erik ten Hag is talking to his players as well. So far, very boring game. Very boring 40 minutes here. And I reckon the game will restart with a drop of ball here. I don't reckon we'll be seeing a free kick here. Because Casemiro was on the ground, but I don't think he was fouled. I think he just fouled body or something. I don't think Casemiro is coming off either. He looks fine to me. And that is how you waste 42 minutes of your time watching the most boring football. Thanks for checking out Watchalong. The Standard game was better than this. Oh my days. This constitutes for football in the modern era. Ball with Akanji here, after a drop ball. And now Kovacic. Oscar Bob, and Akanji again. Akanji goes to Guardiola, loses the ball, but Diaz is there, and Diaz loses the ball now, but Kovacic is there this time to recoup the ball. And Bruno Fernandes is doing that very poorly, his defending. And Kovacic gets the ball into Doku. Doku has to cross it. Stop trying to go for yourself, man. That's fucking dipshit. Doku is in a perfect crossing opportunity, and instead he's like, yeah, I'm going to cut outside and try to shoot. Just chip the ball in, mate. You're not that guy. You have not scored a single goal like this for Man City. Why do you keep trying? Fucking hell, this guy. Goal kick hit for Man United. Man United took the goal kick. Onana plays the ball forwards. Into Rashford. Rashford goes down to the ground. And a free kick for a free kick here for Man United. Kovacic is complaining now. Who is the captain, by the way? Who gets the captaincy here for the Community Shield game? I can't see anyone with an armband here. Maybe it's Ederson, because I don't notice any field player with the captain's armband on. Let me check. I think it's a good free kick here by Man United. The second ball wasn't good enough though. And goal kick for Ederson. Ederson is off to collect the ball. He's nowhere to be seen. Now he's back. Is Ederson the one with the armband? Now I don't think he is. I have no idea who's captain here. Not that it matters that much. Just curious. Ruben Diaz on the ball. Gets the ball back to Kovacic, and now Ruben Diaz gets it back. Ruben Diaz into Guardiola. 2 minutes of stoppage time. That about tells you how much happened, which is to say nothing. And the fans are leaving the stadium already. They're probably going to get something to drink because this is terrible football. It's not exactly nail-biting stuff here that we are watching. Manchester United on the ball. And Manchester United almost lost the ball there. United ball onto the right side here. And now ball back into Maguire, who goes backwards to Onana. Haaland almost got the ball there. Was waiting a bit too long there, Evans, to do something. And now a throw in. Look at Pep cheering on here. Should be a cheerleader. Get him an outfit. Get Pep Guardiola an outfit. Should be a cheerleader, this man. Now Akanji. Akanji holding onto the ball. And a sideways pass. You could never predict yet the next thing they're gonna do. Ederson on the ball. You'll never predict it. Long ball. And long ball. Could never predict it. When football is so predictable that I can predict what Ederson is gonna do in 10 seconds in the future, you should change your tactics, mate. You should really change your tactics. And those 2 minutes are gone. Stoppage time is done for the moment. That is the first half completed. 0-0. Terrible football. I was not at all entertained. Oh, that was boring. That was actually just boring. I watched the Standard game yesterday, yeah. Standard against Mechelen it was. And man, I thought that game was boring. But wow, the Community Shield back at it again with 22 players who really don't give a fuck about the trophy. I am desperate for the Premier League season to start again and to see some proper football. But let's be honest, we're not going to see proper football in the Premier League either. We're going to be waiting until La Liga starts again. You can see some proper balls in La Liga though. Left foot, right foot, but this is terrible. So far, if I have to be a bit more objective rather than just bashful, Doku has been terrible. What else is new? McAtee has been all over the pitch but has done nothing substantial. What else is new? Haaland has been completely uninvolved, just standing there and watching. Kovacic, not good enough so far, just very silent. O'Reilly, quite mixed, you know. Oscar Bob also quite mixed, to be fair. He has had some good moments, but he had that one moment where he was just sleeping while defending, and he let Mason Mount run through midfield there, and if Mason Mount got the ball, which luckily he didn't, but if he did, then that would have been on Oscar de Bob, and Mount would be in a lot of space with the ball in his feet, and we know he can score one from distance. So far, our best players have been Rico Lewis, Akanji, Diaz and Guardiola, the 4 defenders. They've defended mostly well. There's some iffy moments from Akanji and Guardiola, but for the most part, they've defended well, which is what I like to see. Now I hope they keep that up, but we need to see something more exciting here in this game. I'm reckoning bring on a player who can actually find Haaland. Maybe Savio. Bring on Savio for the McAtee. He can play in midfield. He can play in left wing, right wing. Savio can play anywhere and he'll be good. Except for maybe goalie. But bring on Savio for McAtee or Doku. And get us some proper football. Savio can cross a ball as well. Get Savio the ball, he will cross one perfectly into Haaland. But for now, I will quickly get a bottle of water, so I'll be right back. Please like and subscribe in the meantime. I appreciate it, son. And I'll see you guys in a bit. And I am back. I should not turn off my light, but I will keep my door open here because the AC is on. Let me just close my window. No point in turning on the AC if the window is open. So yeah, I'm expecting a lot more here for the second half. Doku when crossing opportunity. Why is he allergic to crossing a ball? That is what I don't understand. It's not illegal. It's not. Look it up. It's not illegal to cross a ball. You can perfectly do it, Doku. Just cross the ball. Please. But he doesn't want to. He doesn't want to. He feels icky. He feels icky when you ask him to cross a ball. He must be allergic to something. To it or something, because it's ridiculous, isn't it? The amount of times Doku gets into good places to cross a ball, to do something. He just wastes it. It frustrates me, man. It frustrates me. And the only solution is to take him off. You can either take Doku off, or tell him, hey, cross the ball, dipshit. Now, there is a second half to be played. Starts in like 6 minutes from now. I reckon that we're gonna see De Bruyne come on. Probably Savio, because they have hyped Savio the fuck up here. He better come on and drop a 10 out of 10. Because I have watched Savio at Girona. He is the best winger in the Premier League upon arrival. He's better than Pedro Neto, yeah? Comes into the Premier League, he will be the best winger. But you know what here with Savio? He will have 10 good games. He will have 3 or 4 board games. Then he'll be great again for 10 games, but he has those 3 or 4 board games. And in those games, yeah, you better hope it's not an important game. Or let somebody else stay to cover for Savio when he is ghosting. But so far... So far, I am not at all impressed. Defensively, we've been fine. It's going forward, just a lack of creativity. Which I mean, when you look at our midfield, right? Currently, Nico O'Reilly, Kovacic, McAtee in midfield. Which of those 3 is gonna create? And don't tell me it's McAtee, because he plays at the level of a championship player. McAtee is not creating chances for you. He's a championship player. Doku on the right wing and Oscar Bob on the left wing is there where all your chances are gonna come from. 2 players. Really? And even then, Doku is very hit or miss. So currently we just have no creativity on the pitch. But you can step up higher and add some creativity, which is kind of sad that we are counting on a centre back to give us creativity in midfield. Just not good enough right now, any of these players. And if Pep Guardiola is actually serious about Nico O'Reilly being the Rodri cover, Nico O'Reilly better play way better than this when it's coming time in the Premier League. Because okay, this is a slow game, you're playing against Man United, it's the Community Shield, nobody really cares. So now you have a 0-0 draw and everything is going fine. It's not alright if this is like a game against Leicester City. You are 3 points up in the title race. It's 0-0. There's 10 games left to go. And you have to win the game. If you draw, suddenly you're only 1 point ahead in the title race. Those are big pressure moments where is Nico O'Reilly gonna do well against Leicester City or against whoever we play on match day 28, yeah? I don't think he is. I just don't think he's good enough. Might be 0-0 at the moment, but midfield just does not flow. It simply doesn't. And when you're the 6, which O'Reilly is, you have to make midfield flow. So now, of course, you can impart the blame. What's his name, McAtee, for being terrible. Which, listen, McAtee is absolutely terrible at football and should be nowhere near Manchester City and should be sold. And we should have never gotten rid of Cole Palmer. But come on, you're expecting more from O'Reilly, aren't you? Anyhow, second half is starting soon. Issa Kaburi is on the bench, by the way. Do you think we'll see Issa Kaburi? How is Issa Kaburi still at Man City, bruv? Shall we check his transfers? Because I'm sure he's been loaned out to every club in the world. So obviously, Kaburi came from Mechelen to Man City. Man City loaned him back out to Mechelen then. Then came back to Man City. Man City loaned him out to Troyes. Came back to Man City. Loaned out to Marseille. Came back to Man City. Loaned out to Luton. Came back to Man City. This guy is going to spend his entire career on loan. Are we looking for somebody else to loan Issa Kaburi out now in this game? Will we bring him on and say, anybody want to loan Issa Kaburi? Because you look at the clubs that Issa Kaburi has been loaned out to, yeah? Started with Mechelen, the place he came from. Then Marseille, okay, Marseille, respectable. And then you're just going down to worse and worse clubs. He was loaned out to Luton, and I don't think he played a lot for Luton Town. I think he was on the bench for Luton, which is kind of sad. Luton and Sheffield United are genuinely the worst, and Burnley are genuinely the worst teams I have ever seen in the Premier League. And you can't blame that on monetary issues. There's a lot of money problems within the Premier League. Burnley, Sheffield United and Luton were just terrible. Absolutely terrible. And second half should be starting very soon. Let's hope that the second half is better than the first half. And when is the German Super Cup, by the way? I know that the German Super Cup is coming up pretty soon. Don't know when it is. Let me look it up. The DFL Super Cup. When is that game? Oh, the 17th of August. And I believe that neither Leverkusen or Stuttgart have ever won the trophy. Let me look that up. Transfer Mart Leverkusen. I don't believe either of those clubs have ever won the Super Cup. Bayer Leverkusen, let me just open that here. And Stuttgart, if I can spell it correctly. There we go. Come on. There you go. My enter button didn't want to work for some reason. And Leverkusen have never won. Yeah, have never won the DFL Super Cup. If they win it, they complete German football, by the way. And Stuttgart actually have won it. Wow, really? In 1993. I didn't know that. So yeah, Stuttgart did win the German Super Cup in 1993. And apparently they have 5 German League titles. Really? I know that they won it in 2007. But I didn't realize that they actually had 5 league titles in Germany. And yeah, 3 German cups. I didn't realize that Stuttgart had that many trophies. I thought they had way less. Stuttgart is that great, man. Anyhow, second half starting soon. Let's see if they make any substitutions here at half time. Remember, it's not a professional tournament. You are allowed to have extra substitutions. And they're still warming up here at halftime. What is this thing with halftime warming up, by the way? Nobody ever did that. Then one team did it, and I can't remember who started it. I think it was Arsenal. I think it might have been Arsenal who started doing it. Now everyone is doing it. Why? Second half starting soon. Players are in the tunnel right now. Coming out of the tunnel right now, I believe, for the Man City. Stadium is looking kind of empty on both sides. I guess people aren't coming back to watch the second half of boredom. Which, to be fair, Wembley is not as good as a stadium as people think it is. I've been to Wembley once. That stadium is shit, I tell you. That is actually just a shit stadium. The waiting line is way too long. The gates of Wembley, for anyone who's ever been to Wembley, you know that those, I don't know what the English word is, like the entrance, I suppose, it's shit. And the stadium itself, it stinks, it actually stinks. Like, obviously, a lot of football stadiums stink, but Wembley, oh my days. Now, to be fair, I've only been once, so maybe I just went on a bad day, but don't want to ever go back to Wembley if I'm being honest. And not that I have the money to. Too broke to go back to Wembley, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't look like any halftime substitutions. Casemiro's still on the pitch. I don't know how. I don't know how Casemiro is still playing football. Why did he not just retire? If I was Casemiro, I'd have retired by now. Kick off for Man City here in the second half. And we're underway in a few seconds from now. And there we go. We are underway. Is my timer on or did I not click it? Right, there we go. Second half has kicked off. Man City on the ball. Long ball hit by Man City. Looks like we're trying to change up a bit. No halftime substitutions. Haaland's trying to get onto the ball. Can't hold on to it well. Free kick given for the Man City. Sorry, for the Man United, not Man City. Deep in their own half. Onana is taking the free kick. Onana is taking the free kick and takes it short hit for the Manchester United. Now ball is back to Onana. It's getting pressed up quite high hit by McAtee and Oscar Bob. Now Haaland is almost on the ball. Lewis almost got that ball into Haaland there, but and again a poor pass from Manchester United here that somehow gets through. And now United on the ball here with Rashford. Rashford is cutting inside, is allowed way too much space. Good defending by Akanji, but the ball is still alive. And now Oscar Bob's trying to turn. Can't hold on to the ball, but it will be a goal kick for the Manchester City. That was a quick moment of play there, certainly. And that was poor defending. Let's see what happens here. Well, it was good defending by Akanji to recover, but the initial defending was poor. Allowed Rashford inside way too easily there. And goal kick here for Ederson, as I said just 5 seconds ago. Takes a goal kick to Akanji, short here. And now on to Rico Lewis, who tries to play it towards O'Reilly, but O'Reilly can't hold on to it. And now it's a throw in for the... Or sorry, no, it's a free kick. They're giving a free kick for that. Didn't expect that. And Manchester City on the ball again. And Doku back onto it now, on the left side of the pitch. Has tried to go forward, but he goes back. I thought he could have maybe tried to go forwards and play off of McAtee. Then again, McAtee is very poor in anything, so you can't play off of him, I reckon. Ederson on the ball, going back here into... Did Stones come on? Or is it Guardiola wearing the number 5? And long ball now. I actually didn't notice yet that Guardiola was wearing the number 5. I must be blind. Now ball into Guardiola again. Or sorry, he's wearing the number 24. How did I say that as number 5? I am blind. I am sorry. I am very blind. And Man City on the ball, going slowly and going backwards now to Ederson. Ederson long ball, I reckon. And nope, goes short here to Akanji. Akanji tries to play it forwards, but that's not a good ball. I reckon he tried to get it to O'Reilly, that was nowhere near. And Kovacic almost got the ball back. But Man United hold on to it. Looking more direct in the second half so far. Excuse me, but looking better at the very least. But it's a very minimal improvement. We're looking more direct but not better is what I mean to say. We need to hold on to the ball. If we're going forward, we also need to hold on to it. We need to hold on to it, and that's a poor pass by Onana. Haaland almost had the ball there. Haaland was this close to getting the ball off of Onana. That would have been wonderful. And Man United on the ball again. Man United have had all the ball so far in the second half. And now the ball is with Ruben Diaz again. Into Kovacic. And now ball going backwards to Ederson. Ederson again on the ball. Plays the ball forwards. Flicks it on to Haaland. Haaland can't get it, but O'Reilly gets the ball now. O'Reilly, that's a poor touch. Come on! What is this football, man? This O'Reilly guy is shit. McAtee as well. What are you doing? You have the ball in your feet. You have 20 yards in front of you. And instead of just going to left where Doku is running, into space, you're like, let me pass the ball to a Man United player. Are you fucking stupid? How are these players genuinely being considered by Pep Guardiola right now? Doku is shit, O'Reilly is shit, and McAtee is shit. And we're not gonna spend according to Guardiola. Fucking hell. These fucking players, man. King Clancy fucking walked into this Man City 11 right now. And no disrespect to King Clancy, by the way, but let's be honest, he was a mid-table footballer. But these players, O'Reilly and McAtee and Doku, are worse than mid-table. Especially McAtee, just can't stand the guy. I don't know why there's so much hype around him. People are calling him the De Bruyne replacement. He can't complete a 5-yard pass. That's a De Bruyne replacement. Somebody who can't complete a 5-yard pass. Mate, I think you need to buy some glasses if you think that McAtee is the De Bruyne replacement, yeah? Fucking terrible football. Who are we going to get in here to replace Alvarez? And to cover Rodri? We need an attacking midfielder who can play false 9. It's not gonna be McAtee. Haaland on the ball now. Ball to McAtee. And he gets it to Doku. I'm surprised he was able to complete a 5-yard pass for once. And Doku loses it. Doku can't dribble. All he does is run fast in a straight line. If that is dribbling, then I'm sorry. Stop watching football. That is not dribbling what Doku does. It's running in a straight line. And it's starting to piss me off here. Where is Savio, man? Savio is a proper winger. He is the only proper winger that Man City has. Bring him on. Haaland gets the ball backwards to Akanji. You know Man City is fucked when Haaland has to get involved in midfield and he's doing it better than our midfielders. Kovacic has been the only solid midfielder here in the second half. First half was bad, but the second half is tragic. The second half is tragic so far. Oscar de Bob and Rico Lewis have not been able to involve themselves at all. Not really their fault, they haven't received the ball from teammates. But still, they have to get themselves a bit more involved, maybe drop a bit deeper, ask for the ball. Doku pressing up high here. Man United is able to keep the ball effortlessly. And a good ball through here by Man United onto Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes turns, shoots from distance and scores. And I think the goal is disallowed hit for offside, yeah. The offside flag goes up, so stays 0-0, but that's going to be checked by VAR. Is it a VAR in the Community Shield, actually? I don't know. But yeah, way offside. That was a nice goal, though. That is a really nice goal. But you see how easy it is for the Man United right now. Like, oh yeah, he was offside. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he was offside, because he stepped back. He didn't need that advantage of being offside. Because he stepped back and around Akanji, so he was probably at a disadvantage being offside. But he still scored that goal. Like, obviously, disallowed for the right reason. Offside is offside, but we're allowing way too much hit, and we are really lucky that that is offside. And Man City holding onto the ball, but not very well. Now a throw-in hit for the Man City in their own half. McAtee is walking into some free space here. Doku is completely free if we can play a long ball to him. Akanji now on the ball, going back to Ederson, and you have to sky it, mate. There you go. Ederson plays the ball away. Good interception by Kobe Mainu, and terrible attitude by McAtee on the pitch. Didn't even try to go for that challenge. Now ball is with O'Reilly here. O'Reilly going forwards. O'Reilly, the best of the worst. Haaland now on the ball. Haaland still. Haaland tried to get it through to O'Reilly, but good defending, and this McAtee guy just tried a shot from 50 yards, and that was a terrible miss. Can we take McAtee off already? McAtee is easily the worst player on the pitch right now, both teams. I'd rather have Maguire in my team than McAtee. I can't stand players like McAtee, because they get sucked off so much by the fan base. They are one of us. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit that he's fucking Manchester City Academy? I tell you one thing here, Real Madrid fans do not care if a player comes from their academy, because if they're not good enough, they are getting booed at half time. But our fan base here just sucks off these terrible players because they come from our academy. Like McAtee. That's why I can't stand him. Man United, long ball here onto Ahmad. And Ahmad is gonna cook here. Ahmad still on the ball. Way too easily been able to cross that. Good defending throw in the box by Ruben Diaz, I believe. And look how deep Haaland has to drop here to defend. This is pathetic. Ahmad on the ball again. Ahmad with Kobe Mainu and Bruno Fernandes. It's a half decent cross, but defended rather easily by Rico Lewis. Yeah, Ahmad is just going through us right now. Ahmad and Kobe Mainu almost pulled something off there. And corner hit for Manchester United. They're taking a while to take it. I think Bruno Fernandes is taking the corners for Man United. Corner taken, it's a decent one, it's a dangerous one, it's headed away by Guardiol. And Mason Mount hit, puts another cross in. That cross is of lesser quality, but the ball is alive after Laporte headed and offside. Game has stopped for offside. I don't know who was offside there. That didn't look offside at all. But okay, game has stopped. Man City could have been gone there. That did not look offside, but okay. Mason Mount is coming off for Man United. Garnacho is coming on. I forgot you existed. They're making 4 substitutions at once here at Man United. Let's see who is coming off, other than Mason Mount. McTominay is coming on. Who remembers McTominay? Jesus Christ, they are still playing with McTominay here. Well, if one thing, Man United is decreasing their quality here by bringing on McTominay. So let's be hopeful for that, yeah? That they play worse now. And Garnacho coming on as well. Garnacho is a very difficult player to gauge, yeah, because I mean he's got good finishing and he's kinda quick, but he's got no tech. Ederson on the ball hit for the, of course it was offside that was given. And Akanji, now it's I think Rico Lewis. And now O'Reilly, does it very well, O'Reilly. O'Reilly still on the ball. And gets the ball on, that's spotted by Oscar Bob. He has to know that O'Reilly is trying to give the ball to him. That was spotted by Bob. Now Man City pressing up high, trying to win the ball back. Man United passing the ball around in their own half. Now all the way back to Onana. And Onana is way too comfortable on the ball, you're not getting the ball off of him. If they are fast, young, and can't pass a ball, they are excellent according to Twitter. It's not even that yet. He's not even fast. He's not fast, he's not that young. He can't pass a ball, that is true. But it's just, oh, he came from the Man City Academy, so let's hype him up. He's not good. We really have to get this stupid mentality out of the club of, if a player is from Stockport, you have to like him. No, I don't. I don't give a fuck that McAtee is from Stockport. He plays shit football. Get him out of the club. Like, no offense, but that if he doesn't play good football, why should I like him? And Rico Lewis did well to hold on to the ball there. And now wrong half. And now Ederson on the ball. Ederson into Guardiola. Have to pass it quicker here. Doku is free. Come on, you could have passed it to Doku. And now going back to Ederson. Ederson playing the ball short here with Guardiola. Or sorry, Ruben Diaz. And Kovacic stopping very deep here to help us play out of our own half. Akanji. And there's some space in the midfield for the McAtee. There's a pocket to step into if anyone is daring. Between Rashford and Garnacho, I believe that is. But that pocket is closing, yeah, but we're moving the ball around way too slowly here. Have to pick up the pace a bit. Akanji again. They're trying to go left, right and break open their shell, but it's not coming off. Now Doku has the ball. There you go. Now Doku can go forwards. Doku has to go right. Why do you always make the wrong decision? Now ball is back with Guardiola. Guardiola holding the ball. Now Doku again. It's 2v1. Tries to go inside. Does it well. Crosses the ball. Not a good cross, but the ball gets to McAtee. McAtee could have shot, but he lays it off for O'Reilly, who is struggling to hold on to it. That was a difficult position for O'Reilly. And a shot from distance from Guardiola. It wasn't a good shot though. But it was a shot from distance. And we know Guardiola can score those. He has done so before. That was better. That was a lot better. 60 minutes played here. And that was a lot better than what we've seen before. I don't know if that was a cross or a shot from Guardiola. I think it was a shot, but it's like kind of had that arch, like it was trying to find somebody, but just a bit too sharp. And Onana on the ball now for the Man United. Plays the ball far. It's a board ball, and it's a throw-in for the Man City. And it looks like substitutions for the Man City as well coming up. Don't know if that's happening now or on the next phase of play. And substitutions are O'Reilly off, Matheus Nunes on. Look at this, guys. Look at this. A proper baller is about to step onto the pitch. A proper baller. Left foot, comfy. Right foot, comfy. Final product, Terrific. Dribbling, unmatched. Pace, explosivity, it's there. And his name is Savinho. Coming onto the pitch for the first time for Man City, yeah? Let's hope this is a good performance by Savio and not one of those once every 10 game stinkers. And throw in for Man City. Come on, can you take it? There you go. And Man City has the ball with Akanji. Let's see what Savio can offer here for Man City. Because Savinho has come onto the pitch. Guardiol. And Matheus Nunes is playing down here on the left side of the pitch. I think I probably prefer O'Reilly to Nunes, if I'm being honest. I would have taken off McAtee instead of O'Reilly. Ball into Rico Lewis here. Lewis, Haaland tries to lay it off for a start. McAtee, I believe. And now McAtee, a long ball into Haaland. Haaland, can he get there? He does get there. And Haaland gets the ball onto Oscar de Bob, who turns weirdly, but he has the ball. And now he moves the ball on to Savio. Great first touch by Savio. Now has to turn around and get the ball backwards to Guardiol. Kovacic. And now Matheus Nunes tried to... Oh, sorry, no, that's not Nunes. That's Bob. I don't know how I messed them up. They have different skin colors. And Garnacho now gets the ball onto Bruno Fernandes. High ball. And suddenly a lot of space here. Thank God that this Man United player is terrible. 37. Is that Chris Evans? Is that Chris Evans? Or 35. Why is Chris Evans so high up the pitch? Yeah, why was Chris Evans so high up the pitch? Anyhow, thank God he can't play football because that was an actual chance. And goal kick for the Man City. And McAtee back on the ball here. A lot of space in midfield for Matheus Nunes. And Nunes can give it on to Savio, who gets it. Savio playing a bit passively here. Now walking into midfield. Very well done by Savio. Now crossed by Nunes, but the cross is blocked. And a corner for Man City. That was... Oh my day. That was McTominay, yeah? Oh my days. Well, that tells you how good McTominay is. Which is to say, not very good. Cross in. It's a good corner, but we can't do anything with it. We still have the ball here. Oscar de Bob on the ball. Oscar de Bob is trying to cook now. Cross in. It's a good cross. And Savio almost got there. Ball still alive. McAtee gets to it. Poor touch by McAtee. Gets the ball back. It's almost lost it. Kovacic goes down. I think a free kick is being given here because somebody is acting angry. And it looks like a free kick for the Man City. Savio comes on, suddenly the football is way better. Who could have guessed? Free kick taken quickly here. I thought we would try to whip one in. Savio again. Savio goes outside, tries to cross it in. It's a good cross! But it's cleared. And that's a port. That's ported by what's his name? Guardiol. And now Onana is on the ball. Matheus Nunes has not had much of a chance to do anything yet, but he's not set up foot wrong yet, if that means anything, when he's not touched the ball yet. Oh well, he has touched the ball, just not in a meaningful way. Matheus Nunes now, that's a free kick, that is scored by Nunes. That's the first foot, that's the first foot he puts wrong. And already a yellow card for the Nunes as well. Just very poor by him. Very poor by Matheus Nunes. There was no reason to get a foul there. There was plenty of people ahead of you defending. You could have easily gone inside and cut off the passing lanes. No reason to get a yellow card there. That's the first yellow card of the game, I believe. First yellow card of the game. Matheus Nunes. He's been on the pitch for what, 5 minutes? Maybe less. And also substitutions. I think the substitution came on in 63rd minute or 64th minute. So he's been on the pitch for less than 5 minutes. Already a yellow card. And Manchester United now trying to go forward. It's a poor pass hit by United. And Kovacic is on the ball. Kovacic tries to get it to Haaland, but it's not a good ball. And an equally poor pass by Manchester United. Now Savio, Haaland. And Haaland is running into trouble there, but gets the ball onto Savio. Savio tried to get the ball onto Oscar Bob, but that was a bit difficult. And passing maybe not precise enough by Savio. Throw in for the Man United. Deep in their own half. Let's see how they try to take this throw in. They go into midfield here to almost lost the ball again there. And now Onana has the ball. Now the ball is on the right hand side here for the Man United. Now Garnacho is on the ball. Garnacho, Kobe Mainoo plays one over the top. Bruno Fernandes is onto it and shoots straight at Ederson. I think that might have... Oh, that is a nice throw from Ederson, but I think he might have been offside, Bruno Fernandes. Flag didn't go up anyways. And now, going forward is Mateus Nunes. Does that well. Nunes onto Savio. And Savio has to give it back to Nunes. It's a great ball by Savio. And Nunes, oh, just too short. It's a great challenge by Lautaro Martinez, but Nunes too short or Savio too long. However you want to put it. That was good going forward there suddenly. Clean challenge. Will be a corner though. Yeah, that was very close to being offside, but I think he was just on here, Bruno Fernandes, in this replay. And Savio taking the corner. I reckon he'll go direct again. And it's a good corner, headed over. Headed over by Akanji, I believe. Akanji is asking for a second. I think they're giving a second corner. I don't know why Akanji is complaining. Akanji is complaining. They gave a corner. I don't know what you're complaining about. But okay. Another corner here with Savio. And Ruben Diaz was sitting down on the ground for a moment. They're taking a while with this corner. The referee is checking up on Ruben Diaz. Savio with the in-swinger. And not a good corner that. He's taking some decent corner. Savio, that was not one of them. And Savio on the ball. Game is stopped again. Who is on the ground now? Is it Ruben Diaz again? I think that's Ruben Diaz again. Can't see it well when there's a bunch of United players around him. Oh no, it's Guardiola. Guardiola on the ground here. He hit his head, I believe. He's standing up now. And Erik ten Hag is giving instructions here to his players. They're showing us the Man United fans. There's a Man United fan with a half City, half United scarf. And ball into Oscar Bob now. Bob has to cross it. Waited too long. Bob, McAtee. McAtee still. Back into Bob. Bob flicked on by Lewis. Very well done, but Bob loses it now. McAtee holds on to it and is brought down, but no penalty. He stands back up. Now a ball forward. It's a very good ball forward, but well defended. Almost got onto Garnacho there, I believe. And now Guardiola is back onto the ball. And a chance to rest here by Man City. Manchester City going on to the right side of the pitch here. Again, we've been creating a lot more in these last 10 minutes. Substitutions are definitely working so far. And looks like a throw-in is being given here for the Man United. I think Man United is perfectly happy to let this game go to penalties. Which, by the way, is there extra time here? Because there used to be in the Community Shield. I don't know if there is now. Because there are a few competitions that are looking to scrap extra time completely. And I'm gonna be honest, I have not watched a Community Shield game since 2016. I just don't watch the Community Shield, I don't care about it. And this is the first Community Shield game I have watched since 2016. I just don't care about the competition. But I do care that we are playing terrible football right now. And ball is back with Onana now. And Savio, oh, very well done. Look at that comfy touch by Savio. That's poor communication with Guardiola, but that will come when he's at the club for longer. Look at how comfortable Savio is on the ball, man. He's gonna cook. If Pep Guardiola just says, Savio, you are the boss, you do as you like, Savio is gonna cook. And Matthäus Nunes tried to flick the ball on for Savio, didn't quite come off. And Guardiola on the ball here. Guardiola still holding onto the ball for the 30 seconds. Now a throw in. And almost reached Savio. And now Man United again on the ball. Man United playing forward, the ball into Garnacho. Lots of space here for the Man United. And Akanji has to close Garnacho down there. And that's... Oh! Rashford hit the post. He has to score that. He has to score that. Thank God that Rashford is a terrible footballer, isn't it? Oh, that was a free chance. That was terrible defending. Akanji should have closed his player down and Rico Lewis should have been all over Rashford there. This is the first time I've ever watched a Community Shield game, and I'm 29. Well, let's be honest, not a lot of people watch the Community Shield. Like, just look at the views on my live stream right now. Let me check. Normally I'm like at around 20 views for the games. Community Shield, I have 4 people watching right now. So, you know, not a lot of people care about the Community Shield. Again, for my other live streams, my other watchalongs, I'm usually at around 20 people watching. Now I have 3. Nobody cares about this game. And that's why the trophy is just... Well, I think that nobody cares about the game. Because the Community Shield is not played with the professional rules of football. For those who didn't know. Yellow cards don't carry over, which they are supposed to if it's a professional game. Which means, by definition, if yellow cards don't carry over, by definition it means it is a friendly game. So, yeah. That's why nobody cares about it, I think. And ball is going backwards here now for Man United. Man United on the ball now for the moment. And just playing very slowly here, United. I think they're trying to catch us out of breath because they've been getting banned since Savio came on. And Haaland has still not had any involvement in this game. Haaland might as well not be on the pitch. And Rashford. Thank God Rashford still plays for the Man United because he is shit. Gives the ball away to Man City here for the throw-in. Pep Guardiola is not looking happy. Look at him. Those wrinkles are starting to add up for Pep. Ball going backwards to Ederson for the Man City. Ederson into Akanji. And lots of space here for Guardiola if they want to play a long ball into him. Or even now, Guardiola is still open. There you go, ball into Guardiola. Savio takes a run. Guardiola tries to play a ball over the top. Ball reaches Savio, might be offside. He has offside. Guardiola needed to play that ball way faster. And Man United holding onto the ball with this free kick. It looks like they're going to take the free kick long because they're asking Evans to take it. And Evans actually goes short here into Bruno Fernandes. who tries to play ball forwards. Now, ball is on the left side here with Marcus Rashford. Rashford, good ball into Garnacho. Garnacho, can he control it? Yes, he can. Garnacho walking inside. Allowed way too much by Mateus Nunes, has to close his players down. Shot from Garnacho blocked by, I think that was McAtee there. Difficult to tell, but Mateus Nunes should not be allowing players to do that much. He allowed way too much there, suddenly. What's his name? Mateus Nunes. Defensively, he's just not paying attention. I think that's the problem, he just doesn't pay attention. And corner for the Man United. Corner is taken, it's a decent corner, it's a dangerous one, ball is still alive, but it goes out now. And goal kick for the Man City. Yeah, at this scoreline, yeah, we should not be very comfortable. We should not be very comfortable with this scoreline here. Because Man United is going to score at some point. We're at 80 minutes already. Or well, 79 minutes if you want to be exact. Bernardo Silva is coming on the pitch. Don't know who's coming off. I reckon McAtee. And then Oscar Bob goes into midfield. Yeah, McAtee off. I reckon Oscar Bob now into midfield. And Bernardo Silva on the wing. And Akanji on the ball now. Akanji into Rico Lewis, who plays the ball forwards. And no, looks like Bernardo Silva is standing in midfield. And he gets onto the ball. Bernardo Silva is running forwards here. Bernardo Silva still gets the ball into Savio. Savio waits a bit too long there and now loses the ball. Nope, he gets it to Rico Lewis. Okay, Savio is quite fast, but has to hold on to, has to be a bit faster on the ball. Savio could have tried to flick that ball over for Haaland. And Savio has the ability. I just think he was a bit scared of trying anything too flashy on his debut and losing the ball, which is fair. But I haven't seen that flashiness that I really like Savio for when he played for Girona. He's done some good moves here and there, but not what I'm hoping for from him. Akanji back on the ball. 80 minutes played. We're officially at 80 minutes played. And now the ball is with Guardiola, who goes into Mateus Nunes, and Nunes tries to go forward, but walks himself into trouble. Now Manchester United can counter again. Pass is blocked by Guardiola, but still reaches forward. And now ball is with Garnacho. Garnacho is stepping inside way too easily here, and Garnacho scores. Garnacho scores. This is fucking terrible. What is that defending? That defending is atrocious, that is what it is. Mateus Nunes ran the ball straight into the feet of Man United and they've scored. 1-0 Man United. That goal is not being disallowed. That defending is pathetic. And quite frankly, get rid of these players. Oh my days. That is terrible defending, bruv. Look at this shit. Ruben Diaz doing what he can. Guardiola runs in Ruben Diaz's way. And then Akanji is just going to the ground instead of fucking defending. Don't go to the ground there. Defend. What are you doing? It's a good goal by Garnacho. And Man United is going to win the Community Shield, it seems like. Way too easy for the Man United. Man City has to go left, right, has to do every combination possible to try to break through Man United's defense. What does Man United have to do? Walk. Walk and you go through the Man City defense. How pathetic is that? How absolutely pathetic is the state of Man City's defense? Fucking hell. All of these Man City players should get their heads shouted off by that Guardiola after this game. That defense is pathetic. Blatantly pathetic. Midfield is pathetic. Defense is pathetic. Savio is the only good thing here in this game. How sad. How actually sad. What is that pass? You can't complete a sideways pass and you're a professional footballer. Throw in for Man United. And looks like Man United win the Community Shield. Congratulations. I have seen better football in a fucking brothel than this. Kovacic on the ball now. Kovacic holding onto the ball way too long. Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob still going backwards now. Into Akanji. You're gonna have to play with more urgency. There's 7 minutes left. And not enough happened in this game to be 5 minutes of stoppage time. At least not yet. Guardiol, Savio, board pass, and now going forward here, Manchester United. Yeah, just get rid of Mateus Nunes, please. Just get rid of him. He's fucking terrible. Savio gets the ball into Guardiol. Guardiol tries to turn around, and Savio tries to take the ball out of Guardiol's feet. Oh my days. And now Bernardo Silva is getting himself into trouble. And yellow card here for Garnacho, I believe. Yeah, yellow card for Garnacho and Bernardo Silva. And look at Pep, he looks like he's gonna fucking cry. Yeah, maybe you should have made sure that we were winning and then it won't look like that, mate. Garnacho, can I please have your shirt? No, fuck off, dumb kid. I can't stand when children are in the tribunes like, can I please have your kit? No, you fucking dumb bitch. There's thousands of people that want his shirt. You think you're special? Fuck off, mate. Free kick for Man City. Anyone who allows their kids to bring a can I have your shirt please board to a game, what is your problem? Genuinely, do you not have self-respect? Do you not have dignity? It's not respectful to ask from things from others like that. You're asking for somebody's property, you know? They have to pay for their own kids if they give it away. Because you're like, oh, but it's their kids. And it's paid by the club. Yeah, and if they give away a kit, they have to pay for it. For those who don't know. Can't stand when kids go around asking, can I have your kit? No, you can't. No, you can't. You don't get it. And players should stop giving away their kids because a kid asked for it. Kid, one is with a T, one is with a D. Can't tell the difference. 86 minutes played. Free kick here for Man United. Onana is taking it. And he's wasting time as he goes. Haaland was terrible again into Community Shield. Long ball. Going absolutely nowhere. And a throw in for the Man City. Man City still on the ball. Take the throw in quicker. Just take the throw in. There's 3 people. There you go. Mateus Nunes goes to the ground. And free kick for the Man City in their own half. Man City play the ball forward with Akanji onto Rico Lewis. I don't think Rico Lewis will get there though. And throw in for the Man United. And this has devolved into desperate football. Man City are actually so shit, laughing my ass off. Yeah, we are shit. We are pathetic. This was terrible football. You know what the thing is with Pep Guardiola? He just can't hack it sometimes against better managers than him. Because let's be honest, Erik ten Hag, tactically he's a way better manager. Or well, better coach, not better manager. tactically Erik ten Hag is way better. It's just there's so many managers here that are way better than Pep Guardiola tactically. Because Pep Guardiola's tactics are just falling off a cliff. He peaked at the treble season and now his tactics have just gone down and down and down and they just keep getting worse. Whatever this game was tactically, yeah, it was not good. Cross into the box, Bernardo Silva scores. It's a good goal. And I think that's the assist of Oscar Bob, I think. It's a good goal by Bernardo Silva. Not gonna get hyped over that. Not gonna get hyped over that goal, but it's a good goal. But yeah, Pep Guardiola's tactics in the last 2 years, yeah, have been terrible. So, right now, not in general, but right now, in the last 2 years, Erik ten Hag has been better tactically than Pep Guardiola. But yeah, very good goal. Now, if we get a second goal, then I'll get happy about it. And yeah, Oscar de Bob assist, very good header. Very good header by Bernardo Silva. Kick-off hit for the Man United. And looks like De Bruyne is finally coming on. And who else is coming on? Nathan Ake. At least you're not so... Can I read, please? At least you're not so shameless as to celebrate immediately after dissing your manager. Yeah, I'm not shameless like that, but Nathan Ake is coming on. I didn't pay attention. Who is he coming on for? Looks like Guardiola goes into centre back. Who did he come on for? I wasn't paying attention. So De Bruyne came on for Oscar de Bob. I was not paying attention. Excuse me, paying attention to who came off for the Ake. So don't know who Ake came on for, but yeah, I'm not shameless, but come on, we have to do better in finals against teams that are just inferior to us. 5 minutes of stoppage time, that's more than I was expecting, to be honest. Not a lot has happened in this second half. Well, a lot has happened near the end of the second half, to be fair. And now Manchester United is going for it again. Garnacho on the ball. And crosses it. Bruno Fernandes will collect the ball. Bruno Fernandes trying to go backwards. And Bruno Fernandes again tries to cross it. Not good enough. And Man City now going forward, so it's Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne pass is blocked. So gets the ball back from Savio. And now De Bruyne. De Bruyne still. De Bruyne tried to flick it over, but was blocked by Amrabat, I believe. Throw in for the Man City here with Savio. He gives the ball to Ake. Ake throws it backwards to Ruben Diaz, and now ball is with Mateus Nunes. Akanji on the ball now. Akanji, De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries to get it to Haaland, but Haaland is poor. Haaland has been poor this game. Very poor. Ake on the ball now. Ake has to look out. What are you doing? You could have just passed the ball backwards to fucking Ederson, bruv. What is Ake doing? Handball. He gave away a handball like that. I swear to God, yeah, if they scored from this, I'm going to go on Twitter and I'm going to say sell Ake now. I do not give a fuck. And free kick taken, headed away. And well, Man United is going backwards now. And now a long ball forwards by Man United onto Sancho. He can't get it. Throw in for Man City. Man United is still trying. To give credit where credit is due, Man United is still trying very late here. Man City looks like they are thinking away and they're like, yeah, we're not even gonna bother anymore. But Man United is still putting in the effort. You've been grabbing Aki all summer, this your man? Mate, shut up. Shut up. This ain't my man. This ain't my man. Hallelujah. Ederson back on the ball. Yeah, Man United is trying to score, but Man City is just like, nah, game is on. We'll go to penalties. Kovacic does this very well here. Kovacic going forward, gets the ball to Savio. Savio with a bit of space. Mateus Nunes is overlapping. Savio goes back to Kovacic again. Kovacic lays the ball off to Rico Lewis. Lewis into De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses it. And, oh, almost got to Savio. Haaland's positioning has been poor this game. Where was he standing? He was standing in absolutely nowhere. Wasn't trying to get onto De Bruyne's ball either. And Onana on the ball now. Onana kicks the ball long. Only 30 seconds remaining in regular time. And De Bruyne gets the ball back. On Kanji now. 20 seconds remaining. If Man City goes forward very conservatively here, they can get one more attack and then have the game done. And Ederson has to be careful with that. Akanji now. Trying to get the ball forward into Rico Lewis here. Rico Lewis still. Onto De Bruyne. No. Poor pass. And game done. 1-1. That is the game over. Great, we can stop now, right? We don't have to watch any more of this terrible football. Unfortunately for you, we do. Good goal by Man City. De Bruyne has been a bit underwhelming coming on. But yeah, good. We're playing kind of decently, I suppose. A good goal. Savio has been decent. But that is full time. And I think it's straight to penalties now, right? It's straight to penalties now, so I wonder what the order will be here for penalties. And let's fucking... You know what? Man City is so terrible on penalties. But right now we have Haaland on the pitch, Savio on the pitch, De Bruyne on the pitch. Could all theoretically take a good penalty. So, who do we have then? Can Mateus Nunes take a penalty? Is Mateus Nunes good at penalties, guys? I don't know. So, maybe Mateus Nunes and Bernardo Silva? Bernardo Silva can't take a fucking penalty, let's be honest, but we're desperate. Well, it's not gonna be... Bernardo Silva can't take a penalty. Maybe Guardiola. Guardiola can take a good penalty, I've heard. Because... Excuse me. Excuse me. I could sense that I was gonna sneeze there. Well, Guardiola is no longer on the pitch though, is he? He got taken off. Yeah, right. I forgot about that. So, Ederson? Maybe Ederson takes a penalty. Ederson can take a good penalty. So, our penalty takers would be Haaland, obviously. De Bruyne. So, Haaland, De Bruyne. Savio. Ederson. And maybe Mateus Nunes. Can he take a good penalty? I don't know. I'm reckoning that's the order. Ederson takes the fourth penalty. Savio the third. De Bruyne the second. And Haaland the first. I have no idea who's taking the fifth penalty. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully Man United completely bottled these penalties here. Coin flip for who gets the first penalty. I don't know who won. Would you rather take the first penalty? This is the classic question. Would you rather take the first penalty or the second penalty? I always say I'd rather take the first penalty, because there's less pressure on you then. But there's a lot of people who are like, yeah, if you take the second penalty and they scored, then there's more pressure on you to score. Because if you miss, you're going behind. But then you could say the same thing about, if you miss, you're always thinking, oh yeah, the others are going to score the other penalty, so I think the pressure is about equal, to be honest. Looks like Man United is taking the first penalty though. Bruno Fernandes. Fucking sky it. I want him to sky it, because that will be so funny. If you want to win this on penalties, I want it to be 4-5 with Bruno Fernandes missing the first penalty. Because I fucking hate Bruno Fernandes. And the referee is explaining the rules to professional footballers who have been here 1,000 times, but of course they don't know the rules. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes' first penalty up against Ederson. Could have probably taken, but actually, how many substitutions did we make? I didn't pay attention to that. Let's check here. Man United made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 substitutions, and Man City also made 5 substitutions. We're actually allowed to make more substitutions than 5, but we didn't. First penalty, Bruno Fernandes against Ederson, and I'll put it on 0-0 here after the first penalty is taken. But well, 0-1, I suppose. And the penalty is scored by Bruno Fernandes. And I will change the score to what the penalties are here. So there you go, 0-1, Man United. United has the first penalty. Now it's a penalty for City. I reckon Haaland will take the first. I reckon Erling Haaland is stepping up for the first penalty here. It was a good penalty by Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva is taking the first penalty. Pep Guardiola is actually taking the piss. Bernardo Silva can't take penalties. He's shit at them. Bernardo Silva against Onana. First penalty for City. And Onana stops. I said Bernardo Silva can't take a penalty. And guess what? He didn't fucking score his penalty. How do I know that this guy can't take a penalty? It's because he's fucking washed. Look at this shitty ass penalty. No pace, no power, no direction. What are you complaining about, mate? Why did you take the first penalty? Why did you ever say yes when Pep said take the first penalty? You should know your own abilities and go to Pep and say, I can't take penalties, mate, I'm shit. Second penalty by Man United. Opportunity to go 2-0 up here. And the penalty is in. Very close, but a goal for the Man United here from the penalty. Looks like Man United is winning the Community Shield. We are not winning on penalties. What retard actually thought that Bernardo Silva should take the first penalty for the Man City? Fired him. If it was Pep Guardiola, yeah, fired him for that decision. How dumb do you have to be to think, yeah, Bernardo Silva, who has not scored a penalty in 4 years, should take the penalty? Kevin De Bruyne now. We're trying to have Haaland take the 5th penalty, aren't we? I'm sorry, but we're not gonna get to our 5th penalty at this fucking pace.
Oh my god, 6 times.
De Bruyne, 2nd penalty for Man City, scores. Good penalty by De Bruyne. 1-2 after 2 penalties.
We do have the other teams.
It was a very good penalty by De Bruyne. Man United now, 3rd penalty, Garnacho. You already know Garnacho is gonna score. Garnacho is on some main character energy, yeah? He's gonna fucking score this. Watch it will be top bins as well. This will be top bins as well. Just watch. And Garnacho scores. United have won. You think so? I think so too. Fucking terrible. Whoever made the decision, yeah, Bernardo Silva take the first penalty, fucking kill yourself. Fucking hell, bro. You could have had Diaz take that have the first fucking penalty. Haaland is taking the fucking third penalty. What random ass order is this? Did they go? No, they didn't. I thought did they go alphabetical order, but no, they did not. Onana is talking shit. Watch, Haaland will fucking miss this penalty. I can feel it. He will miss this penalty. Haaland with a short run up. And scores. 3-3 after 3 penalties. I was actually expecting Haaland to bottle that penalty. I can't lie. But we still need to catch up a penalty here. Most obvious bait ever by Onana. That was settable by Onana. Did he actually think Haaland was gonna go long there? Now, fourth penalty for the Man United. Sancho against Ederson. Ederson has to save this. Because otherwise it's looking grim. And he does save it. That's a very good save by Ederson. Stays 3-3. After the 4 penalties for United, 3 penalties for the Man City. Now we have to score. And then we are back in this. That is a very good stop by Ederson. Penalty could have been better by Sancho, however. And who is coming up to take the 4th penalty for the Man City? I think it's gonna be Savio. It is Savio! Let's see here, Savio, 4th penalty. Savio steps up. Referee blows his whistle. And Savio scores. Very good penalty, Sad. That's a very good penalty. And it's 3-3 after 4 penalties. Everything comes down to the last penalty right now. Everything comes down to the last penalty as it stands. Last penalty for Manchester United. Casemiro. Now, Casemiro missed his last penalty for the Man United. So let's see if he can score this one. Casemiro against Ederson. I don't know if I would trust Casemiro with a penalty. Because Casemiro is way washed. And Casemiro scores. It's a good penalty. And now Man City has to score. If Man City does not score, it is Man United that wins the Community Shield, obviously. If Man City does score, it goes to what do you call it? What do you call that? What do you call when you substitute penalties again? I forgot the word. I'm forgetting this word here. Ederson is taking the 5th penalty, as I thought he would. We should have had Ederson take the 1st penalty, and then we would have won already. And Ederson, great penalty, 4-4. If Ederson took the 1st penalty, yeah, we would have won. How stupid do you have to be to let Bernardo Silva take the 1st penalty? He is not good at penalties. And he is washed. A very smooth penalty though by Ederson. 4-4 on penalties. And who is stepping up next for the Man United? Let's see here. I don't know who that is. Penalty taken and scored. I think that was Chris Evans. Oh, sorry, no, that's McTominay. Okay, McTominay, very good penalty. 4-5 for the Manchester United. City has to score or you're out of the penalty race. And it's Matheus Nunes stepping up. He's gonna miss this, isn't he? Matheus Nunes stepping up for the penalty. For the Man City here. Matheus Nunes. If you miss this, you're out of the penalties. Nunes against Onana. And Scores. Very good penalty, that. Very good penalty. And it goes to 5-5. Next round of penalties. And we're starting to run out of penalty takers here, Man City. You don't have many good ones. You can still trust Kobe Mainu. You can still trust Amrabat. Has Amrabat is not even on the pitch, is he? He's not even on the pitch. Is he? I don't think he is. Yeah, no, he isn't. But you can still trust a few of these penalty takers here for Man United. I'd trust Dalot with a penalty. And Man United penalty scores. And that was Lautaro Martinez, not Dalot. But yeah, I'd trust Lautaro Martinez as well with a penalty. And Man City has to score again. But the longer this goes on, the worse it looks for Man City. Who is taking the next penalty? Ruben Diaz. I don't know how good Ruben Diaz is at penalties. That might be it for the Man City here. Onana against Ruben Diaz. I think he tried to go down the center and... okay, he went down the center. That was so predictable that he would go down the middle. Because Ruben Diaz is not comfortable with penalties. I don't know why Onana jumped. That was so obvious that he was going to go down the middle. 6-6 here. Let me not mess up the leaderboard. 6-6. And the penalties keep going on. Next penalty taker is Evans, I believe. For the United. Yeah, Evans is taking this penalty for the Man United. Chris Evans up against Ederson Moraes. Why did I say Moraes? I can't speak today, sorry about that. Penalty taken and missed! This is Manchester City's chance. Now you have to score. Let's see here. Potentially the final penalty. Who is taking it? I think Rico Lewis is still on the pitch, right? I think Rico Lewis is on the pitch. You could have him take the penalty. Actually, he's lost, but... how many penalties are there yet now? No. Kovacic hasn't taken one either. Kovacic, do we want him to take the penalty? I don't quite know. Akanji. Don't know how I feel about that. Akanji can kick a ball, yeah. But I don't know if he's a good penalty taker. I've actually no idea. Akanji to win the Community Shield for Manchester City. Akanji faces off against Onana and Akanji scores! Manchester City have won the Community Shield. And now, this is where the disclaimer comes in. The Community Shield is a friendly trophy. Do not celebrate it. Please, Man City fans, don't embarrass yourself. Do not celebrate it. Nobody cares about this competition. But Man City has won. There you go. I'll stick around for the trophy lift here. If you guys actually... I still have a video to edit. It's already 6:10. I might have to leave here, but I'll leave at 6:30. So we'll see if the trophy lift is done by that. Good penalty shootout there, but Leonardo Silva should have never taken a penalty. But all the other penalty takers were very good, which is something very rare for Man City. Man City wins the penalty shootout. We win the Community Shield for the first time since 2020? Has it been since 2020 that we won it? 23 we lost against Arsenal, 22 we lost against Liverpool, and... no, 22 was against... when did we lost it against Leicester too, didn't we? When is the last time we won? It's 2020, isn't it? No, it's 2019. I think it's 2019 the last time we won it. Let me look this up. Yeah, 2019 is the last time we won the Community Shield, so there you go. Now, what is his name? Haaland, 1 trophy short of completing English football. That is the Carabao Cup. Community Shield, I'm glad we won it, because I don't want to hear any Manchester United fans talking about whatever. I hope they do the trophy lift soon here, because I do still have a video to edit, and can't stick around too long here, but thank you to everyone who has hopped in for the stream here. I much appreciate it. And, oh my days, I accidentally closed my tab head of my stream. And if you close it for the 15 seconds, I believe the stream ends. So let me quickly open this back up. Oh, please don't end the stream before I can open this again. I accidentally closed this tab. Did the stream end? It's still alive. I almost ended my own stream there accidentally. Thank God. There you go, I'm back. So yeah, what was I saying? I forgot. I forgot what I was saying, but on to more other interesting news. That game was boring. It was unappealing, and it is the exact reason why this is the first time since 2016 that I have watched a Community Shield game. I don't like watching the Community Shield, it's always like this, man. Always boring like this. I didn't watch it since 2016, as I just said. Quite frankly, the 2016 Community Shield was a rather boring final as well, but that was more interesting than this, let's be honest. But yeah, Man City wins the Community Shield. As you guys know, in the last 4 years, last 5 years, no Community Shield winner has won the league title. Is Man City's 5-beat dreams over? Is it done? Look at these stands. The left stand is full of blue. The red stand is empty. What's going on here? I thought Man City had no fans. They're showing a replay of the penalty shootout. Oh well, that was just the final penalty, not the entire penalty shootout, but a good penalty, very good penalty. And Haaland is happy. Look at Haaland. He's going like that. And we're about to see another trophy left for Man City. Man City fans are from London after all. You've got to say it, you've got to say it. They're doing interviews now. I was not entertained by this game, but let me give you guys the good news here. Today, Savinho came on a pitch and showed everyone levels. Showed Haaland levels, showed Marcus Rashford levels, showed that entire pitch levels. Well, I think Marcus Rashford already came off. You get the point here. Savinho was terrific. It is a pre-season friendly. Don't forget, the Community Shield is a pre-season game. It's a friendly competition. It's not a professional game. So don't get too excited over what you see here with the players playing well. But I do like what I've seen from Savio so far. If Savio can keep that up, yeah, that will be terrific. I need to see that kind of stuff from Savio for the next 20 games. Because then we'll be in a very good place here for the Premier League. I hope that Savio plays a lot for Man City and that he plays well. We handled being without Rodri somewhat. I still want a defensive midfielder. Rico Lewis looks solid as right back. I just want to say he looks solid as right back. But yeah, I want a defensive midfielder. This was not good enough. We didn't see Xerxes, by the way. We did not see Xerxes. Is Xerxes not fit or something for the Man United? Because he was on the bench. You would expect to see him play, since they kind of needed a goal. But yeah, no Xerxes for Man United. Very interesting that. In 10 minutes, I reckon, from now, we are seeing a trophy lift. How shameless are we, guys? Will we go on Twitter and tweet about... Actually, let me share my screen here. How shameless are we? How shameless are we? Let me share my screen. Yeah, go follow my Twitter if you like. Don't follow it if you don't like, I suppose. But look at this fish. If it will load. This is when I still had my beard. This is when I still had my beard. Look at this fish. Isn't it beautiful? Anyhow. Or David Ornstein, look at him too. I actually need to quote Lee Gunner in this. Anyhow, let's see here. Yeah, thank you Lee Gunner for that. How shameless are we gonna be? What am I gonna tweet? How shameless can we be? there you go. It was... Okay, let me not get distracted by this stuff, yeah? City win on pens. This is the perfect thing to place it on. Manchester City win on penalties. No thanks to this guy. Well, he did score the equalizer, but no thanks to this guy in the penalties. I'm waiting for the trophy lift now. I reckon it's gonna be soon, but I do kind of have to go to the toilet. I do kind of have to go to the bathroom, so I think I'll just end the stream soon here, since it's not much in the chat. And I will make my Premier League prediction video now. I was waiting until the Community Shield had been played, but now I will make my Premier League predictions video. Savio will cook next season. I completely agree with you. Savio will cook all season long, I reckon. I just love the way Savio plays football, yeah? He's very solid. He's always on par with everything and stuff. So, yeah, I think he's absolutely going to cook. I think he's coming into the Premier League, cooking, and taking Doku's spot. And Doku won't be able to get back into the team, so we'll get a new winger, a better one. And Doku will go bye-bye. Bye-bye, Doku. Thank you for everything you've done, which is nothing. Bye-bye now. But it's strangely motivated if you dislike Doku, isn't it? Even though I deep throat Lamine Yamal, if you criticize Doku, that's strangely motivated. Thank you guys, everyone here, for sticking along with this live stream. Not as many people on this live stream as with other streams. That is to be expected. It is Community Shield. Nobody cares about this game. But thank you for sticking in anyways, for those who did. There's 6 people. Now everyone is leaving because I'm saying the stream is ending, but there was 10 people throughout the stream at different points. So yeah, thank you for coming along, checking out my stream during this boring excuse of a preseason friendly. And the players are actually collecting their medals right now, so I think I'll wait a little bit longer before ending the stream. Let's see this trophy left first. Let's see the trophy left first. Because I think it's very soon now, the trophy lift. You know what I hate with the FA? It's when they like just bring on random people who have nothing to do with football to like hand out the medals. I don't like that. And I also don't like that they don't properly put the medals on the players. They just give the medals like they're fucking a piece of bread. It's like, here is your medal, here is your medal, here is your medal. Like, come on, give the medal properly. Put it on their head. That's maybe a bit nitpicking, but I don't like when the FA does that. I much prefer how the Champions League, or well, UEFA, not the UEFA who hosted the Champions League. When you win the Champions League, right, or you finish second, they don't just give you a fucking medal in a fucking golden package. They actually put it over your neck. Like, show some respect, yeah? The FA doesn't do that. I find it very disrespectful. How to like, oh yeah, here's your medal, just take it and fuck off. I don't like that. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. And Man United have collected their medals here, their loser medals. And now Man City is coming up to collect their medals and then to the trophy lift, I reckon. FA could not be bothered, bro. Yeah. It feels like they got. It just feels like that, doesn't it? It's like, oh yeah, we are above this. You go fuck yourself. You're the random player. We are above this. It feels very disrespectful. Like they do this. They don't do the same stuff. I mean, in the Community Shield, or sorry, in the FA Cup. But if you want people to care about the Community Shield, then you're gonna have to take it more seriously than just, here's your medal, fuck off now. So disrespectful to the players, you know? Pep Guardiola looks like a 5-year-old who is not happy that he's being taken to the cycling race, so he's walking around here kicking stones. Who is this woman? She looks like fucking Pep's Pep Guardiola is walking around in circles acting grumpy. And look, they're doing a Guard of Honor, like we did for them in the FA Cup final. They won the important trophy, we won the dinner plate, but okay. At least they're doing a Guard of Honor, showing some respect, something the FA themselves does not. Who is this woman that came up to Pep Guardiola and was like, you have to go? She's like his fucking mom. Doku is the first to get his medal here. Man, Doku, can't you give your hand? You played shit and you're not even gonna give your hand to the fans standing by the railings. Show some respect. There is no respect in England, it seems like. No respect by GFA when they give out the medals. No respect by Doku to give his hand to the fans. It seems like respect is very expensive to get in England. And Savio got scared there by the guy grabbing onto his shoulder. Calvin Phillips is on the pitch. Was he on the bench? I think he was, right? Calvin Phillips was on the bench all game. And Haaland is the last to come up. Khaldun is talking with... Who is that guy? With somebody who is balding really badly. You know what, yeah, if you're that guy and you are balding, this region, just go to a fucking doctor. I promise you they will help. As best as they can, if you can afford, like, the treatments, which sometimes you can't, right? Sometimes your hair is just fucked. And Man City now collecting their medals. Okay, now for the Doku, they actually put it over his neck. They show some respect to winners here, but not to the losers, I suppose. Fuck you if you lose the competition, we're just gonna give you your medal and tell you to fuck off. I think Ruben Diaz is doing the trophy lift. Might be Kevin De Bruyne as well too, don't know. Let's see here. Issa Kaburi collecting another medal from the bench. Calvin Phillips collecting another medal from the bench. O'Reilly played decently. A very mixed performance. I will get to this in my Community Shield review. But very mixed performance by O'Reilly, I believe. I'll get more in depth, but I've seen some stuff that makes me happy, I've seen some stuff that makes me unhappy. Mateus Nunes, can you just get out of the club? Congratulations, yeah, Nunes, you've won some trophies at Man City, but now it's time to leave, I think. And Pep is applauding. Kovacic has just received his medal, and yeah, De Bruyne is doing the trophy lifts. There we go. That's De Bruyne's first ever trophy lift as a captain. Don't drop it. That Community Shield trophy looks heavy though, doesn't it? It does look heavy. Like compared to other trophies. I don't know if it is all that heavy, but it looks heavy. And armpits up in the air. And now you're passing around the trophy here. On to Ruben Diaz. And that's the trophy lift. Man City wins the greatest competition in the world. Manchester City Community Shield winners. I promise you, everyone cares about this game. Everyone. It's not the first time I have watched this game since 2016, I promise. I have regularly watched the Community Shield. Between 2010 and 2016, and then today. Thank you for taking along to the end of this watch-along. I have to take a piss right now, sorry for my vulgar language, but I really have to go. Thank you for taking along, like and subscribe if you're still here and haven't done that already. Thank you guys so much. A lot of people were watching this stream, considering that it's just a Community Shield. Because there were like, about 600 views in total, but like, there were quite a lot of people watching. I think there was like 10 people watching concurrently during the game itself. So thank you to all of you. Now it's only 2 people watching, but that's fine. You don't have to stick along for the trophy lift if you don't care. Thank you for coming along. I don't know why I'm dragging this out so long. I'm just gonna end stream there. Like and subscribe.